We have some social media questions. Stephen Boroff, Facebook. By what percentage would the population of the prison system be decreased if marijuana were decriminalized? Do we know how many people?
I would say minimum of 15%.
Yeah, minimum.
15% are in prison.
Yeah.
Marijuana is going to be legal pretty soon. It's going to be legal.
No, it should be.
So people are in jail for smoking something that people outside are smoking all the time.
You know, one of the reasons I never became a prosecutor, I was following my father around, who was a DA, and I was in high school, and I went to watch him at work, and he was locking up somebody, an 18-year-old kid. He was the DA. 18-year-old kid for 16 months in state prison for being in a room where marijuana was smoked. He didn't smoke it, but he was in the room. That used to be a crime sentenced to state prison in California, progressive state.
Aren't there a lot of marijuana users at San Quentin?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
At Raymond Tubb, will the United States declare that the war on drugs is a failure and come up with a more effective policy? The war on drugs failed, right?
Right, but I agree.
We don't even know who
I agree with
it.
Joe. If you don't take a holistic view of this, you're doomed to just repeat it. It's like pushing down the gopher here, and he's going to pop his head up over there.
Okay, and see, you have to understand, a lot of what goes on officially is not for approved purposes. There is a big problem with the U.S. Embassy and State Department system, say, dealing with Mexico. A lot of the drugs and guns that come in that people get nervous about come in through the embassy. They're trying to generate on that whole thing they had with, what was it, where they had the sting that went wrong and some border patrol agents. Too Fast, Too Furious.
Right, Fast and Furious.
See, what they were trying to do is get a treaty. Treaties are ratified treaties become part of the supreme law of the land. And some people had the idea they wanted to diffuse the Second Amendment by getting an appropriate treaty with Mexico, and they thought that was valuable enough.
At the end of the day, Judge,
do what
all
they
due
wanted
respect,
to
that's
do.
not the issue. The issue here is education and jobs.
Yeah, but the
education and jobs.
The issue's right, but you have to look at the whole society. We are where we are because of education and technology. But all across the spectrum, everywhere, they have made it more and more difficult for somebody to get an adequate education. Even the ones that go to university.
Because we cut out the subsidies for education, and we subsidize building prisons and warehousing more people.
Watch new episodes of Larry King Now, Monday through Thursday, on demand on Hulu and Aura.tv.